Hello. Um, okay, it's not it's supposed to look that way. Um, mm, yeah, there we go. I guess. Yeah. Hmm. All right. Then I'm gonna start painting now. I just started painting this picture, so yeah, there isn't much to see here yet, but yeah. Okay. There we go. Mm. All right. All right. All right. And now we have a rough base. So I think maybe one of the first things to include, like to roughly have the composition of the picture, I should probably include the lava up there as well as a few more details here in the foreground. All right. That's that layer. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I just don't really have anything to talk about. Mm. right. Mm, this is a bit too much. All right. It's kind of too big compared to the reference picture. Hmm. Okay, now I think I got it roughly. All right, now I'm roughly going to do the trees, I think. They're roughly this height. No. And then here a bit of shrubbery, of trees rather. They go here into the front of the building. And it's a little too high, I've got to lower that one. Yeah, around this height, maybe. No, a little higher, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay, now the water in front of it should roughly be like so. Right. Yeah. Now I think that's it for the rough blocking, and now I think I can start going into detail. Um, yeah. Where do I start? um, I think I'm going to start over here. I can go a little to the side. Right, this was the color I took for it. Let's just get a little bit closer. There we go. Now I can see probably what's going on there. Right. Now, going into detail. Yeah. But now I'm painting the more prominent, the more yeah, the brightest parts of the lava here. And yeah, for now I will focus on those. Yeah, then now this here. I think not exactly here, but more over here. There we go. Not quite. Yeah, it kind of looks like this, I would say. Yeah, that's roughly the shape. And if we do this, it kind of has a more, nah, not quite. Kind of has a more lava color, but well, but I'll look at the exact coloration later, I think. No, not quite. Like, yeah, something like this. But as I said, the rough, the exact coloration comes, I will care about later, as this is only to roughly color in the places and the color they are supposed to have later on. Now I guess I'll care about this building here. Over here in the foreground of the picture. Now I have to wait until it completed the autosave. Yeah. Great. I think I'll throw this in a folder for now, so it'll be a little more easier to see what's what, I think. Yeah, this is the lava part. This is gonna be the building part. All right. Where do I start? Drawing buildings was never one of my strengths, so yeah, that's gonna be a little bit difficult, but yeah. Maybe I should pick the color before I made it a little more transparent so that I would actually see what's going on, but yeah. Here we have this. Like this and there. Right. Then here the, what's it called, the dome. And here a little smaller dome, I think. And yeah, that part, that little tower plus dome should look something like this, I think. That's not really in the center, is it? And it's not straight either. Mm, now I can color on this part. This part is roughly done with blocking this little tower on the dome thingy, I guess. Now I think I'm gonna start to block in the shadows and different colors you can see there, like this brighter dark yellow and this white, I think it is. And I think I will wait, that's the eraser. No, it's not. What did I? Oh, I accidentally color picked when I didn't want to. Yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna try and find out what building this is, and soon gonna and I will soon Google for more reference pictures, but I think not now, at least. For now, I guess I will just focus on the things you can see here in this picture, I guess. Right. And there is a little, it's a little higher here than over there, so I'm gonna include that here too. It's all a little crooked still, but we'll fix that later when we'll be going more into the details. I think the trees here are a little too high. And I think I should go a little farther in this direction, and this should maybe not go out this far. But well, I'll care about the details once this rough blocking is done. Did I make the tower too large? I think I made the tower too large. That would explain why it's not proportional to the rest of the picture. Oops. But that's not what I want. But I can fix that. No. That far. There we go. I'm just gonna make it a bit smaller, like so, I think. This thing is a little too high then. No, and right. Then I should. And the roof on this side of the little tower thingy continues at the same height as this thing, I think. Yes. So I'm just gonna go and continue it here at that height. But somehow it still seems a little disproportionate. Oh right, I somehow completely messed up the proportions here. This thing should be more like over here. Right. Then I'm gonna fix that now. There's this little, what is it? Tower obelisk. I can't really see what it's supposed to be. And then here we have this little thingy. Right. This is very not good for reference because it's so pixelated, but gotta work with it. I will definitely look for better reference pictures later. There's this little statue here. Not this high though. More like so. And then I think it's still a little too high. And yeah. And goes up here. I think I actually made it a little too low here. Or am I just... Or I'm just doing it too high here, I'm not sure. I will look at it later. I think for now I just want to get the general shape of it right. This one thing is here, and then there this little thingy should go to here. Yes, I definitely put it too high, but I will correct in a second. Now I have the line where it's supposed to go, I think. I think this thing is also a little, yeah, this little thing is way too large. It's really disproportionate. I mean, look at this, it's supposed to go until up here, the middle of the dome. But now it's going here over the background where it's over this slope here, which it's not supposed to do. Art is hard, as I like to say. A little smaller still, um, like so I think, but no, that's not great. I actually wanted to confirm that. I think it's a little too broad still. I think it's these things over there that make it too broad, I think. I'm not completely sure though. Hmm. Actually, no, not with my eraser. There we go. Actually, I think. mm, No, that's not the thing. I haven't worked too often with this program yet, so I'm still not quite sure how to use it, or rather how to use all the tools of it, or this is not what I want to do. How can I just like stretch it more or something? I don't know the exact word, but something here is not. Oh well. This maybe? I think that's it. Yes, this looks more like it, I think, from the proportions. It was a little too stretched out, I think. And now we gotta wait for it to save again. Yay. Alright. Now where exactly do you go? On roughly this height. I think I'm gonna move you over here a little bit. There we go. This is not where I wanted to go. Here. I think it's more like little steps up there. It kind of looks like steps. So maybe I'm gonna integrate that. Like this, but later not as blurry, hopefully. There we go. This is a little statue, I think, which we'll be working on later when I have better reference pictures. I hope I can find good reference pictures. It looks, at the very least, it looks like a building that's photographed more often, so I hope I can find more and definitely better reference pictures. Just gotta find out what building this is. Yeah, this looks better uh, from the proportions. Considering the proportions help. I don't know how to talk, but that's nothing new. Um, yeah, those proportions kind of look right, I'd say. I'm not sure if I want to live stream all of yeah, my whole process of this picture, but I think what I'm gonna do is, if I'm not streaming this whole thing, maybe upload a speed paint of it later, of the rest of this thingy. Also, this is not dome shaped. That's better. All right, I think I'm gonna get this out of the way first because I can't see what I'm doing behind it, and it's possible that it's very likely that I will have to, like, what was I gonna say? So the trees and stuff, they won't stay like this until the very end. Of course, since they're just very roughly drawn in, so I think I want to carefully work on the thing behind it, because also I will have to add stuff later. So I think it doesn't matter too much yet, since I'm not really working on the details yet. I think maybe I want that yellow building in front on a different layer, like in front of it, so I don't mess it up, since it's on another layer. And I don't think I really know what I'm doing, since I rarely ever paint landscapes and stuff, and buildings and whatnot. But I'm trying my best anyway. I think I gotta get something to drink right now, because my glass is empty, and if I'm continuing to talk like this, I need something to drink. I'll be right back. Great. So now I can continue painting. I think I'm gonna go for maybe 40 minutes, half an hour or something. That I will continue the stream because I still got a few other things to do, like writing or stuff, which is very precise, not, but yeah, still got other stuff to do. So I think maybe half an hour and then that's it. For today at least. Maybe I'm gonna continue tomorrow or sometimes this weekend. No, I don't want it on this layer. I want another layer. Thank you. So, from the proportions, where does it roughly start? Around here. Wait, is it? There's a part of this is part of the yellow building too, isn't it? And it will start somewhere here. Oh, I see now the roof here is angled. Of course it's angled. What was I thinking? Of course it's angled. Am I stupid? Don't answer that question, thank you. Yeah, something like this, but not as angled, not as much, I'd say. Something like this, I guess. There we go. And now I can work on this yellow building in front of it. Is it the same building? Is it a different building? I have no idea. There is that. Then around. Maybe I should like go out of help zoom out so that I can so I have a bit better view on like what is supposed to be how large and stuff. Yeah. So this should start, if I say this is part of the building too, it should start roughly around here, which means like not too far from this, what's it called? This roof slope thingy. Yeah, right. And it's roughly this, and this stuff. Roughly here. There we go, and then this is roughly where this thingy is. Yeah, so I know I'm very good at speaking English. Yeah. But to my defense, it's not my first language, and also I have to concentrate, so don't expect too much of me. Here is a little roof up there, like this. I am doing everything too big again. What? What am I doing? Alright, here. Also, maybe this thing here in front is not very accurate, so I should... Ew, that looks a little ugly around here, this part, but this is not too accurate, so I think I should just get it out of the way so it doesn't confuse me or anything. I think I'll just continue drawing this in this size and later like correct this. This is a, what is it called? I have no idea. I don't have the English translation option on mine right now, but anyway, this thingy I will also include in this Probably something like this. I'm gonna make it smaller later anyway. So and continues over here. I'm gonna make it smaller now. It's a little annoying how disproportionate it is. There. Kind of like this, I think. Yes. I've rarely ever like painted something with a like how I say that. I rarely ever painted the exact same thing picture. I rarely ever do this. I usually no. I usually don't use it. I usually change much more, but I thought this picture was pretty, so I thought I wanted to do that. So yeah, that doesn't change anything about the fact that I still have no idea what I'm doing. But hey, I'm doing this to learn, and that's exactly what I'm doing by making this picture. So that's good. This is also part of. Is this part of the yellow picture? Of the yellow thing? I really have no idea what's going on with this building, but that's why I'm gonna look for a few, what they call, references, for a few other references with when this stream is over. Mm. Yeah, but I think everything that seems kind of yellowish, I will do yellow for now, even though I have no idea what's going on. No, this is what this is a no, this is a rather flat angle. This is a corner, I think. It looks like a corner, and it has a very flat angle, and I think it's hard to do those. I mean, rather hard, at least for me, since I always tend to do the angles, like to overdo them, so that they're not as oh right, autosave, so that they're not as flat as they're supposed to be, which is a little annoying, but hey, what can you do? Mm. I can correct that later. It's a very, very flat angle. I think. Let me see. This building is going like here. There is the roof. There is the. I don't know what those are called. I don't care. And then it goes like so. Very flat. Not as noticeable as I have it here. I think. I think like this. No, it's more like, I think it's actually, what am I even doing here? I think it's actually more like this. This? I think it's actually more like this. Yeah. Yeah, see, no idea what I'm doing. Oh well. I think that's it. Yeah. Right. What am I gonna do next? Right. I actually said I wanted to like do the details in the brighter building, but I haven't started on that yet. Also, can you please go away? This looks way cleaner and better. Hmm. Okay. And we have this kind of dark color here for the roofs. Mm, here we go. I think this should be another layer. I would prefer it to be another layer at least. And then it should go like kind of like this. Yeah, this is roughly the same height. Wait, roof, how are you? I think this a part of the building itself, or I mean of the wall, or is this? I think it's part of the wall of the wall. That I feel like my accent today is more terrible than usually, but hey, what can I do? No, it's not. It's like it's not completely at the end of this tower dome thingy, but rather more like not there. Like this. And this is kind of not adding up. I think this is going, look, this is too angled, I think. But well, I'm gonna go over it later with a ruler when I'm like doing the exact, what's it called? Details, measurements, whatever. No, I don't want the eraser. And then we have this roof, and then the roof over here. Which kind of starts like this. Then there's somehow this. What is that? What's going on there? It's kind of like there is a roof and there is a roof. This is strange. Anywho, no, you're not going down as far as over there. I think you're a little more angled, like, but not this broad. So kind of like so. Then goes over here where it stops right here. And then the roof continues up here somewhere. Mm, like this, roughly. And then this roof situation over here. So there is this pillar thingy, whatever, over there, and this is going like up here, and then there is here. The roof, like this, and it ends like rough, a little lower than this roof ends. So I just have to see. It's not too much low, like this, I think, but it's not going over this much. Yeah, like this. And now the roofing situation over here. I think in a moment I will be starting to like start blocking in the light when I'm finished with the roofs. What is this roof situation? You're too angled. I think it might be better to figure out this roof situation here with a better reference picture. So I might do that later. So maybe I'm gonna go for this roof now, which is pretty yellow. Right. And then I'm going in with a little. Could you please pick that color? Please. What are you doing? Thank you. And then I'm going in with a little bit of, not the eraser, with a bit of this. You're too dark. With a little bit of this color. To go up here and color in these stripes. It's not exactly stripes, but I think I call it that for now. Yeah. Like this, kind of, roughly, yes. There are still a few rather obvious roofs left here for this building I'm working on right now. So I think I'll be able to do those for now. And who knows, maybe I will start with the things other than the roofs in the next stream. I don't know. How long is this stream going for already? 1 hour and 10. Yeah, I thought of maybe aiming for 1 hour 30. But yeah, we'll see about that. Also, I think this building should maybe move a little more. Wait, I'm going to look at the proportions here. This, there we go. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I see. This whole building thingy is too large compared to over there, and it's far too much at far too far at the bottom. That sounds weird. Weird, far too far. But anyway, it's far too far down at the bottom. So I think I'm gonna go and fix this. I'm not quite satisfied with how the dome's going on around. Yes, on this bright building. Right. So I think at first I'm making it smaller, like in general. Mm, and then it's not this height is generally. I think I have, yeah, yes, I think I have to move the slope up a bit. This one with all the lights on it. After it has done the thing. Yeah, the most annoying part about painting digitally is that I would always have to wait until, yeah, stuff like this is done, which is quite annoying, but I think painting digitally is still a huge advantage over, well, painting not digitally. I have no idea how you say that in English, but yes. As you can move around stuff and resize stuff with no problem, so that's a huge plus, I would say. I think that's more like it. And then I'm just gonna go work on the bottom here. Oh, wait, I don't think that will really be necessary, as I'm going to slap stuff over it later, a few different layers, but I'm still gonna do that for now. One thing that's still which I still don't like too much is like how it's here. It's not what's it called? It's not. It's too. It has too many edges. It's not smooth enough. And thanks for the autosave right now. Really helpful. Yeah. Anyway, I think I still want to work on the background a little bit more right now. I still have around 15 minutes until I want to do something else, have to do something else. And I think for now I'll be waiting, sure, working on the background. Like I think there is kind of here another no, it's not this color, it's too bright. Kind of not this also either. It's kind of like there is a hill back there, at least it looks to me like that. So I think I'll be including this too. This is too to not bright, to say satiated. Is that how you pronounce it? I think that's it. I think it's satiated. Nope. Now it's too gray. So maybe I should. No. I think I should actually make it darker. I don't know too much about color theory. Maybe you can see that. But yeah. Maybe I could also like do this and then get a color that's kind of in the middle. Yeah, this kind of looks in the middle enough for me at least. This thingy, I'm just gonna kind of draw in where kind of this is. It looks kind of like this to me. And it starts, oh, all the way over here. No, not this much though. I need a larger eraser. There we go. And by the way, I'm always when I'm painting, I'm always like this, like, oh, I want to do this next, and then kind of finding another thing to work on, and then basically not having a real like order in which I do things. I mean, if I'm painting people, which I do most of the time, it's a little more ordered, but generally it's more like everything is, yeah, in random orders. Not even random, I just do the thing next that pops up first in my head. Maybe not the best method of working, but hey, works for me. And also, I still wanted to correct the dome because it's not on this picture, on this one, because it's kind of like, all right, I think I go back to here because then I can be sure that the proportions are somewhat accurate at least. If you can see it here, the not stone part of that tower is like, it goes up farther than it does here. So I guess I'll be changing that one for now. For this, I would have to take this area and move it up. And I'm picking the color and not moving stuff around, but rather filling this up, but not this crookedly, because the walls are supposed to be straight. Right. Good. I think this color here is actually much brighter here. So maybe I'll go and color pick this one and then, I don't know, work on it again. I'm not really satisfied with how it looks like right now, what it looks like right now. So that's what I'm going to do now, I think. Yeah, I think. No, I didn't. I meant to do this first before I'm drawing over stuff. No, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. That makes so much more sense anyhow. So, yeah, kind of like this. And a little more like an orangey tone, I think it is orangey. Like, not here, but like over here as well. And then here too. Yeah, since it's all a little bit orangey. Mm, right, then I think I'm just gonna look like, yeah, I think it doesn't look too bad. I just have to change a lot of things up. I mean, I think mostly like light and shadow, because it's still kind of flat and the colors here are still too bright considering like the background of the picture. So I think that's what I'm gonna work on next. For that I will use like, just for now, a dark color, black. I don't think exactly black, but a darker color to just mark in the shadows. Maybe it looks better then. Doesn't doesn't even have to be too accurately, but just like in a way that you can see where generally the light and the shadows are. So it's kind of like this. I think I actually use black because it's more, yeah, stuff, more obvious. It's not supposed to go over there. It's like over here, like this whole roof. It's actually, yeah, kind of like not completely over here, like more like this. And here. And it has window here somewhere. Roofs over here. There. Right, then this whole area is dark, as well as basically this whole part here, and this also, and here a little bit. And also this part I will have to move, but I'm not gonna do that now. And yes, maybe I'm forgetting it because I'm not going to do that now, but I don't really, not gonna do that now, basically. And it's here, here it's dark. This thing is dark. This over here, this is all, nearly all dark, like so. Keep in mind that it's just like roughly, it's definitely not meant to be final because yeah, basically there's still a lot of details I haven't put in yet. So yeah. It's kind of like this, like light and shadow wise. I think like those are the most prominent shadows. I think there are also a few that are not as strongly, so maybe I'm gonna put this in too, but like with a lower what's it called? Opacity. Kind of like this. Good, and now the lighter colors. For example, I can see the light here is very yellowish. So I'm probably using a bright yellow color for this. Like this one, but more saturated and brighter. Something like this maybe. Like so. Here too. Here a bit here, but no, here is a little more white, but the the light here is pretty yellowish. So I think there's somehow a light coming from this way, which is pretty yellow in color. So I'm just gonna add this here. And it's also hitting here, this yellow building. But it's not too prominent up here, I believe. So I think I should put it there. And then there is a second light color, which is like more coming from above, I think. Or at least that's what it looks like, more like it's situated here or something. And this goes over here. Maybe I should do this. Right, and then it's pretty bright over here. There's actually a little yellowish color in this roof, I think, like here around, but I'll add that in a minute. Then we have this here. I think actually there's a little white light over here, or at least it's pretty bright and not saturated. So like this, like so. I'm just gonna do this, make this a little bit brighter for now. I think there's also white light around here. At least it looks that way, so I'm gonna add it here too. Though it's not as prominent here, it's more subtle. So I think I'm just going to, no, I'm just gonna erase some parts of it. And I think actually when I'm done with this, I'm gonna end the stream because it's already nearly 1 hour and a half it took, and so I'll be ending this in a moment. Before that, I'm just gonna add the yellow light here so that I know it's there. And now we roughly have the lighting situation figured out, which is quite nice. I actually think something I should do, I'm not quite sure, but maybe it's because there are a few buildings here in the back, but it actually looks like this building in this picture goes a little further to the right than what I just painted. So maybe I'll be changing that, but I'll see about this later. I think I'm gonna end the stream right now. It was really fun. Thank you for watching. And maybe I'm gonna stream tomorrow or Friday or the weekend. It was really fun, even though only like 5 people watched. But hey, anyway, then I'll be saying good night for now, or whatever time it is for you. It's night for me at least, so I'll just be saying good night for now. And bye, see you in the next stream. Maybe. Yeah.